năm 2026 thì Bitcoin nó sẽ có khả năng đạt đỉnh. Nhưng mà theo anh thì trong vòng 12 tháng tới thì nó có những cái rủi ro nào liên quan đến Bitcoin mà có thể làm cho nó sụt giảm khoảng độ 20-30% không ạ?
A major deceleration in US economic activity would cause Bitcoin's price to plummet. This is because in times of crisis, all correlations shoot to one, meaning every asset would get sold off in the event of a US economic crisis as investors scramble for liquidity. So that's the main risk in my mind. Then the question becomes, where would that come from? Where is the risk most present in the economy? And for me, it seems the risk is most present in the housing market and the labor market. More than ever, people are stretched thin. The Google search trend for help with mortgage hit its highest level since the 2008 financial crisis as property taxes rise and people are going to have to sell the homes that they've been living in for decades. The second component is the labor market. After an extremely high cost of capital for a very long time, and the Fed finally bringing it back down to earth, you're hearing news of mass layoffs all around the US economy. And it's not just because of the cost of capital, it's also because of AI. AI has caused largely, or at least in part, a series of layoffs that have occurred throughout the United States economy. And as AI tools get better, as companies learn to leverage them more, you're going to see a lot more layoffs. And so, from the labor market side of things, and also from the housing side of things, the price of things are just rising too quickly. And so, I imagine that at some point the consumer breaks, meaning consumer spending grinds to a halt, and as a result, an economic crisis is induced. That is the risk in my mind. If the Fed can't bring rates down quickly enough and an economic crisis were to take hold, that would prevent Bitcoin from doing what I think it's going to do this year.